All right, just another quick video. So this is my KTM 390 Duke, and wanted to look at a small problem that I know pretty much most of us suffer from. I will say you're probably not going to be able to do this unless you actually have the Chimera intake, just because there's not a lot of space to like hide an oil catch can. So on mine, as you can see, I have the Chimera intake. Leaves a lot of space here, which makes this to where I can actually do this. So the oil catch can here, 2 lines here. Now on the Chimera intake, there is a, let's see, right there, there's a hose, a barb end that comes out, and I have that clamped down with a hose, as you can see. Now this pipe, I'll talk about that here in a second, and then on the other side we have this hose here, comes down to here, and then there's a barb comes off of here. So if you come down and look, this is the rocker cover. This fitting that's on here is press fit, so you can actually stick an Allen wrench in there and pretty much rotate it any direction you want. Now, what I ended up doing, this one is kind of a weird size. It's pretty large, so I took the OEM hose, which connects from here to the factory intake box, which is what I'm currently using, and on there, this part of the hose was originally connected to the valve covers here. As you can see, it has a pretty good angle. It's not exactly, 180 degrees, but it's a pretty significant amount, which is what I wanted to prevent the hose from pinching. Now, instead of using this obviously off of here, I cut this hose in half, took this hose, which belonged to this part here, and then fitted it onto here. And then obviously you can see I have my hose junctions here. Now, I'm not super worried. These are pretty snug fit for one, and it's not like there's any boost pressure or anything. It's all vacuum. Now, here's where I cut it. If I can get that to focus. Okay, maybe not. Here's where I cut it. And then I took that other part of the hose, that other half, and I stuck it onto here. And so now, just with that one hose, I was able to get the exact angles I needed. So I have the hoses that are here, and then they route up to the catch can. There's an in and outside. These are baffled, and I can unscrew it from the bottom, pull it out, dump the oil. Now, I'm sure all of you realize or know, even with the factory intake, there is a massive amount of oil vapor built up, and it always pools in the bottom of the intake manifold. Now, this intake doesn't really, it kind of allows for it, but the truth is I'm sure it's all just getting sucked right into the engine. And then if you look at the bottom here, I don't have the hose connected. There's another hose that's down here, which is your return. There's not too much that could be done, that I could have done for this. So I figured I'll throw an oil catch can on. Hopefully it'll grab all that oil, prevent it from dropping into the intake, and then hopefully not get sucked up into the engine. Once I have some more time, after I've got some miles on it, I'll take a look at it and see what we're collecting out of this, and see how efficient this is. And if need be, I'll just go back to the setup I had before, which is really no big deal. So just a short video. I'll have a follow-up one later on, and then hopefully I'll show the results of how much is actually being collected. So that's it. All right, thanks guys.